Welcome back to another tutorial. Now in this tutorial we will learn about contour plots. They are very interesting because we were working just now with one dimension at the moment. Now we will start with two dimension. A contour plot is a graphical technique for representing a three-dimensional surface. What is three-dimensional surface? So you have x-axis, you have y-axis, but you will also have a z-axis. So this is like a two dimension, but if I draw this like this, so you will have z-axis is the top part, then you have y-axis, and then you have x-axis. So for example, if I'm drawing like this circular or something, or a peak, if I'm drawing like a long peak, or this is horrible drawing by the way. So this is your z-axis. Anything which comes on the third axis, that's a z-axis. We will discuss this further in the video as well. Okay. By plotting constant z slices called contours. What is contours? So contours are these. This is your contour. So see that circle? This is your contour. This is your contour. This is small one. Yeah. So if you see this skewness, yeah, that's a right side, right tail. So what's happening in this normal distribution? So this is your normal distribution. Yeah. This is your normal distribution. This is your peak, and this peak, if you see this, this is the point. That's where your first circle, because that's where the more data lies. Yeah. So that's where your first circle, and then the second circle. So every contour is decided according to this data. And then you can see that this is this. So if we pick up this bit, yeah. So this is your this bit. This is your this contour. So if we make this in a dimensional contour, it will be like this. So every circle is a contour. That is given value for z. Lines are drawn for connecting the x, y coordinate, where the z value occurs. So this is your x. Okay, we will do this like, I was trying to create this kind of diagram over here, but you can see this. This is the better diagram. So you have x-axis. This is your x. Yeah. This is your y, and this is your z. This z is also equals to your function of x and y. Okay. This is your function of x and y, z-axis. So if you see this peak, that's where your data lies, more data, and that's where your tail goes. The more the tail goes, the lesser the data set you have on that side. And this is your three dimension. So basically it's two dimension, like it's like a 3D format, you can call it. Like when we do this, this is your one dimension. Yeah, you have x-axis and y-axis, that's it. Whereas in this one, you have two dimensions. So you have one dimension over here, and then you have second dimension over here. And it's look like a 3D. So contour is very important when you doing the data for something like this. So if you see this, the more the center you have, that's where your more data is. So this center is basically this. Okay, the center is this. Now you have x-axis, so you have one distribution over here, and you have one distribution on this side. So this is how you decide your, like, you do the contour plots. On Excel, you can do them in a good way as well, because they have, but I think Power BI is much better than Excel if you wanted to use the contour plot. We'll come back in next video and we'll continue this.